Alright, YouTube. Jesse kills zombies. I'm sitting in my living room instead of my bedroom. As you can see, we have cheesy decorations on the wall in the living room. I don't know why, but my mom loves those things. I hate them. Today at school, I had like 4 or 5 people walk up to me. Aren't you scared you're going to get in trouble for saying these kind of things on YouTube? Or, aren't you scared you'll get punished? No. Not at all. 'Cause, YouTube, I'm going to enlighten you. If you think that I'm going to get in trouble for this, you're mistaken. I have utter respect for most of our school's administration. Custodians, I know them pretty personally. I even help work for them in my free time. And they're really cool. No problem with the custodians whatsoever. Science teacher. She's amazing. I had her for the first time back in 7th grade. And from 7th grade on, I freaking loved the lady. I mean, I hadn't known her since before then, but 7th grade on, I had great respect for her because she's open-minded, she is a great teacher, she gets the point across, and she gets stuff handled. Don't even get me started on my civics, free enterprise, and history teacher. She teaches all of these, and she is very knowledgeable. She knows what she's talking about. She knows how to teach it. She has experience. She's fair. I mean, I have so much respect for the lady that I have her birthday memorized. I tell her happy birthday, and I buy her a birthday present. English teacher. She's young. I mean, like, my science teacher is young, but my English teacher is really young, like just out of college a few years ago young. But she has, in her short lifetime, learned a lot and knows how to put it across. Like, to convey it into the minds of her students. And she teaches it in a very knowledgeable manner. The only problem I have with her teaching is whenever we're reading something, like right now we're reading Julius Caesar, The Tragedy of Julius Caesar, and she stops every few minutes to explain it, which I understand that some students in my class need it to be explained to them, which is why I would rather read it alone, because I hate having to stop every few minutes. Other than that, she is a very good teacher, and I view respect as something that has to be earned, and I respect those teachers. And that's not count. I have not mentioned my electives because I don't really want to bring them into this. I do respect them too. I just don't know them as well. Well, except for one of them because my English teacher teaches one of my electives as well. Spanish teacher, I know her okay. And I respect her a good bit. I really do. Because not only is she open-minded and she's a good teacher, but she's not kind of stuck up with the teaching. Like most of my teachers aren't. I go to a small school, so most of our teachers kind of like to stay in the know and all. And she'll kind of incorporate into our lessons some of our life. So, I mean, she's a really good teacher. My BCA teacher, I don't know her that well, so I'm not going to mention much about her. But if I was 30 years old, addicted to meth, and robbed and stole to feed the addiction, would you respect me? No, you wouldn't. And that just proves that respect does not come with age. And while I'll admit a teacher is more respectable than a drug addict, I think teachers should still have to earn the respect themselves. And my geometry teacher, I don't really respect her. I will not lie about that. I respect her enough not to sit there and, you know, like if she gives me homework, I mean, I'm gonna do the work. Or if she, you know, says something I don't like, I'm not gonna bust out in class. Like, it is illegal to incorporate religion in class. But she did it anyway. The other day she was talking about how what we were supposed to do in our lives because we were supposed to live a Christian lifestyle and all that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, YouTube. I'm open-minded. I accept all religions, but I'm atheist. Well, I'm kind of agnostic, but, I mean, I claimed atheist at a young age because I didn't know what agnostic was at the time. So now saying atheist is kind of a habit. But, I'm open to all religions. Like, if you walk up to me and you're like, yeah, I'm Christian, that's cool. You walk up to me and you say, hey, I'm Buddhist. I'm not going to crack any jokes. I'm pretty open to all that. But don't speak for me as if I were of your religion, you know? So that made me lose even more respect for the lady. I haven't learned much of anything since I've had her because she's not very good at conveying the message. She downloads it all off the internet and reads straight out of the book. She doesn't try to incorporate it. I mean, maybe other students get it. I know a lot of students that don't get it because I've talked to them personally during our breaks and in other classes, and they're just like, yeah, I don't get that. Yeah. I mean, she didn't explain that well. So, I mean, but I invite the entire administration of my school that watches my videos, or any student at my school that disagrees. I'm protected by the First Amendment. I'm not doing this at school. I'm not mentioning any names. I'm not calling them by name. I'm not doing slander, because to say slander would imply that it's false, which it isn't. So, what I'm saying is, you watch my videos, you don't like the point of my videos, then this is a call to war. You don't like it? There's a little thing underneath my video that says respond. Get a camcorder, get a webcam, use your phone, make a YouTube account, download it onto YouTube, respond to my videos. I would love to hear what you have to say. You have protection from the First Amendment just as much as I do. Say what you got to say. But I'm going to say it on my spare time, right here, because I can't say it to her face, because I know that she'll overreact, send me to the office, and get me suspended for saying it at school. So I'll say it here and now. And if I could see her outside of school, I would probably say it outside of school. So, what I'm saying is, you don't like it, come on, respond. This is my call to war.